Join me as I dive into the wild story of Elon Musk getting kicked out of a bank for rocking a MAGA hat. Elon Musk walked into a bank wearing a bright red MAGA hat, instantly turning heads and sparking tension. What happened next? A clash of ideals, a powerful confrontation, and a moment that silenced everyone will leave you speechless. Stay tuned. Comments below. Where are you watching from? And if you like and love our story, kindly subscribe our channel, Life Inspirational and Motivational Tales that explore themes of love, unity, and patriotism. Stay with us always for interesting stories. Let's start the story. Elon Musk, the visionary CEO of SpaceX and Tesla, is no stranger to controversy. With a net worth of over $200 billion, he's one of the most influential figures in the world. But what happens when you combine his larger-than-life personality with a symbol of political division? Well, you get a scenario that's just begging to go viral. Recently, Elon Musk paid a visit to a local bank, and he didn't exactly blend in with the crowd. Perched atop his iconic head was a bright red MAGA hat, a symbol that's become synonymous with American political polarization. It's hard to think of a more provocative fashion statement, especially considering the public's love-hate relationship with Musk. It's no secret that Elon Musk is a master of manipulation when it comes to social media. With a single tweet, he can send the internet into a frenzy or crash the stock market. So, was this bold fashion choice a deliberate attempt to stir up controversy, or was he simply expressing his personal beliefs? The MAGA hat has become a cultural lightning rod, sparking intense debates about politics, social justice, and identity. To some, it represents patriotism and conservative values, while to others, it symbolizes racism, xenophobia, and division. Whether you love it or loathe it, the MAGA hat is an inescapable part of our cultural landscape. Supporters of the hat argue that it's a harmless expression of political opinion, while critics claim it's a symbol of hate and intolerance. But what happens when you wear it into a public institution like a bank, where people from all walks of life gather to conduct their daily business? You're bound to get some strong reactions. The controversy surrounding the MAGA hat is nothing new. From its origins in the 2016 presidential campaign to its adoption by various political factions, the hat has been at the center of some heated debates. But when you add Elon Musk to the mix, you get a recipe for disaster. Or at the very least, a recipe for viral internet content. Love him or hate him, Elon Musk is a lightning rod for controversy, and the MAGA hat is the perfect catalyst. It's a symbol that defies nuance, forcing people to choose sides and take a stand. So, when Musk walked into that bank sporting the infamous red hat, he knew exactly what he was getting himself into. In the next section, we're going to dive deeper into the controversy surrounding the MAGA hat and why it may have led to such a dramatic incident at the bank. The MAGA hat has become a cultural phenomenon, eliciting strong emotions from people on both sides of the political spectrum. It's hard to think of a more divisive symbol in modern politics. But what exactly is it about the hat that gets people so riled up? Is it the perceived connection to white nationalism? Or is it something more complex? For many, the MAGA hat is an extension of Donald Trump's nationalist ideology, an ideology that many see as fundamentally at odds with the values of diversity and inclusivity. Others view it as a harmless expression of patriotism, a symbol of national pride that's been hijacked by the left. As the debate rages on, it's become clear that the MAGA hat is more than just a fashion statement. It's a cultural fault line, a symbol of deep-seated divisions that threaten to tear our society apart. Musk's decision to wear the hat into a bank was either a bold statement of political conviction or a reckless provocation, depending on who you ask. But one thing's for sure, It sparked a chain reaction of events that would lead to his eventual ejection from the bank. In the hours leading up to the incident, Musk was seen confidently striding into the bank, the bright red hat perched atop his signature messy hairdo. According to eyewitnesses, he seemed unbothered by the commotion he was causing, chatting amiably with bank staff and customers as he conducted his business. But as the minutes ticked by, the atmosphere in the bank began to shift. Some customers grew visibly uncomfortable, shooting Musk disapproving glances or outright confrontations. Others cheered him on, high-fiving him or requesting selfies. Bank staff, caught in the middle of the chaos, struggled to maintain order. They knew they had to walk a fine line between respecting Musk's First Amendment rights and ensuring a safe, respectful environment for all customers. As the tension mounted, it was clear that things were headed for a showdown. Would Musk emerge victorious, his hat still proudly in place, or would the bank finally crack down on his provocative fashion choice? The electric atmosphere inside the bank was palpable. You could feel the weight of history hanging in the balance as Musk made his way through the throng of customers, the MAGA hat radiating an aura of defiance. In the next section, we'll reveal the moment when Musk was asked to leave the bank, detailing the reactions and atmosphere of the situation. The air was thick with anticipation as Musk approached the bank counter, the MAGA hat drawing a mix of stares and snickers from the assembled crowd. The bank's staff, caught off guard by the sudden commotion, struggled to contain their emotions as they processed Musk's transaction. It was clear that this was more than just a routine banking errand. It was a cultural battleground, with Musk planting his flag firmly on the side of free expression. As the teller handed Musk his receipt, he shot her a quick smile, the hat glinting mischievously in the fluorescent lighting. It was almost as if he knew what was coming, the inevitable showdown between his commitment to free speech and the bank's commitment to maintaining a safe, respectful environment. And then it happened. The bank manager, his face stern and resolute, emerged from the back office to confront Musk. The atmosphere was electric, with customers and staff alike holding their collective breath as the two men faced off. Musk, undaunted, held his ground, the MAGA hat still proudly in place as he steadfastly refused to back down. The bank manager, his voice firm but measured, politely but firmly requested that Musk remove the offending article or leave the premises. The room held its breath as Musk deliberated, the outcome hanging precariously in the balance. Would he cave to the pressure, or would he stand firm in the face of adversity? In a flash, Musk turned on his heel, the hat still firmly perched on his head, and strode out of the bank, leaving behind a sea of stunned onlookers. It was a dramatic exit, one that would be replayed and rehashed on social media for days to come. The question on everyone's lips was, what did it mean? Was Musk's ejection from the bank a victory for political correctness or a heroic stand for free expression? As we step back from the drama and controversy, it's clear that this incident has far-reaching implications for all of us. It raises fundamental questions about the limits of free speech, the toleration of opposing viewpoints, and the ever-shifting boundaries of what's deemed acceptable in public discourse. The drama surrounding Elon Musk's bank visit serves as a microcosm for the broader cultural wars raging across our society. It's a stark reminder that, in this era of hyperpolarization, even the most seemingly innocuous actions can be co-opted, distorted, and politicized. So, what do you think? Was Elon Musk's ejection from the bank a justified response to his inflammatory fashion choice, or an infringement on his fundamental right to free expression? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more thought-provoking content.